The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. And to give this time to the tailback. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 3rd and 3.
When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
It's a 7-yard gain and good enough to move the chains. Now they'll run it on the toss. And give him about 5 as he gets this up to the 48-yard line. Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going and they're controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards. But also like what the runner's giving us, too. It appears that he's been waiting all day long to get out here and take off.
That one, a first down pickup of 8.
Now, that's the way to do it. Hand it to someone with vision and good footwork, and add in a little bit of power, and you find a way to pick up first downs.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Picked off at the 40, 20, 10, and into the end zone. It's a pick 6 and a Burger touchdown. And we'll see if that pick 6 looms large as this game continues, because we've seen plays like that alter a lot of playoff contests over the years.
I would agree with that totally. You often think to yourself, why do they alter it so much? Because after games, don't we hear coaches and players say, well, one play doesn't usually determine the outcome. But I don't think that's really true, do you? Because there's times when we see plays like that, and all of a sudden momentum jumps to that team side, it deflates the other side, and they never pick it back up. And then things really go from there, don't they?
That's the thing for me. We talk about momentum changes. A play like that is the ultimate momentum change. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And following the pick 6, and they had decent field position in throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this drive.
I don't think all you say to your guy is, listen, just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
They told him, and they told us, they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side.
Bro, what? Bro, oh my God, bro.
And now it's 4th down.
They've had multiple opportunities on offense and still haven't scored any points. Felt like they wanted to loosen things up, throw it downfield, and see if maybe they could get a big play and a quick strike.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away.
30. In fact, right on the 30. And that'll be a return of 12 following a very nice punt. And it'll be Packer football here. First down and 10. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
Looking to throw on second down. Jansen. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard. Off the play fake. Jansen.
Whoa, man, let me get that pick.
Hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
It's always a goal, and it's really nice defensively when you can rally to the football and make sure there's enough contact to force an incompletion.
Force an incompletion and force another punt. On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. Good coverage there holds him to just a 2-yard return following a punt of 44. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And still no points on the scoreboard. You're coming off of the 3 and out. They're just looking for anything to grab onto right now, aren't they?
I'm wondering if someone's going to take charge in the huddle. You know, we always look to the quarterback, but sometimes it's another player on the team, a star, a veteran, someone with some excitement and energy. It's like, all right, guys, let's shake things up and let's go, because they still have an opportunity to make things happen.
Shake it off. Balled at the 26, 2nd and 7. And here's a handoff out of the gun. And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. And still about 3 yards shy of the first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he is going to have a Panthers first down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6. Able to get what they need to keep the drive going with a 6-yard pickup on 3rd down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. Flush to his right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. Try to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down. The Panthers on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Looking to throw. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 11 yards and a Panther first down. Eluding the pressure right. Room to run inside the 40. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. We remind you, as we've done all year, that coming up at halftime, we will visit with Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll let you know what's going on here on a very eventful divisional round weekend. Now a throw here, hauled in. A good position to be in here, 2nd and inches. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. 42 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive they went 3 and out.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Hands it off out of the gun. And a short gain here down to the 22. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. He'll drop to throw. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. They get 7 there on the screen. It'll set up a 3rd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Now the Panthers going to use the 1st of their timeouts, as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. And to give this time to the tailback. And he takes it into the end zone for a Panthers touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Panthers are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the 1st half. Extra point splits the uprights. And we are tied here in the 2nd quarter. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. The Panthers going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the 1st half. And they've got a little over 40 seconds to work with if they want to try to put something together. Throwing on 1st down. Jansen. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Let's go, Steve. Big series right here.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Back to throw. Jansen. Finding a safety valve here. That's complete. Certainly not what they wanted there. No gain, and it's 4th down. Now the Panthers going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this 1st half. On now is the Packers punter as he's on to kick it away. He's been a busy man here in this 1st half as he gets it away. And this will be taken at the 13. It's a 49-yard punt, but subtract 9 there for the return. And control of the football, switching hands with very little time remaining
See a
until
fucking
the
pick
half.
6, man. Try
The
to sneak down
Panthers
the
out
fucking
there
board.
ready to begin their next drive. And we'll see what they opt to do with just 14 seconds remaining until intermission. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. It's a gain of a couple on what should be the
You
final
want his shit or you want me to go
number
wild?
1. So we've come upon halftime here in this NFC divisional round matchup as we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
7-0.
A trip to the NFC title game hanging in the balance. Second half action back underway. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. They'll run on first down. Hilliard, and he powers his way past the 30. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
Well, that would be the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
I said Hernandez came in here with some good dope in this game. Yeah, 8.
To throw on second down, Jansen. On the right side, caught by Green. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
This is wow.
Off play action. Jansen. And a reception made by Gray.
Bro, come on, bro. At least knock that out, bro. Man, that's what I be saying. How niggas be getting these catches on me, bro?
Receptions for him, and it's another first
that
down.
should be weak as fuck, bro. Man, give me a pick for that silly ass shit, man.
Operating from the gun, Jansen. Throw
Man,
is
that was
complete
right
on
there.
the diving effort. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10.
I felt that one all the way up here. How about that big man laying
the
out
house,
and making that catch?
Yeah, that wasn't a 180-pound wideout. That was a tight end. They'll look to throw again. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. Now a carry here for Hilliard. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down.
Fuck!
14 yards, good for a Packer first down.
Fucking pick, man.
Looking to throw. Jansen escaping the pressure right. He's going to flip one out.
That's that bullshit right there.
Heck of a broken
That's that bullshit. That should be a fumble.
Down near the 23. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's 2nd down.
Watch the screen.
Off the play fake. Jansen. Sideline pass, and that's caught by Green. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. A good-looking drive for the Packers so far. It's a first down. Here's Hilliard. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right. He's pretty much been completely neutralized. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Taking it in from 4 yards out, and the Packers have taken the lead. Hard to argue with that being their best drive of the game so far as they use the running game to get them in the end zone.
Oh, man. That shit always gonna happen to me, bro.
They sputtered a little bit. It looks like they found the formula. I would expect them to go back to that more and more as this game develops.
He will return this from deep in the end zone. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 67 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 16 times.
And there was some of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
On first down, Boston. And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 11 yards and a Panther first down. He'll look to throw. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. They'll contain him to just 4, 2nd down. One quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old-school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw it through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. He'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7. But first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. Only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for
hear
the
mumbling.
troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after him. Put the pressure on him.
And he will maneuver his way down to about
Ain't nobody winning nothing today?
Partner, I know we're in a goal-to-go situation, but my goodness, think about running the ball here.
You say you winning all day?
defensively, they're in a prime spot.
And I think the defensive guys are expressing themselves.
All
to
day,
them.
all day.
I wouldn't run it here, guys. You might want to try throwing it.
And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. 3 yards, all they could muster there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Well, there certainly was a lot going on that play. Every option in the end zone covered. No place to go with the ball. Had to swing it out to the back. A good job running and getting him tackled in the open field.
Yeah.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Being chased out
I
left.
need no discredit.
And he's got
Let's go!
touchdown, Panthers. Anthony Schwartz there to make the grab. And the Panthers are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. We are set up for a fantastic finish now. A 4th quarter touchdown here. We're an extra point away from a tie football game.
And I know they're thinking about possibly going for 2, but I'd go ahead and kick this one and just get it back to level.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
So you be mad when
Ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's
You said, say it again?
So you be mad when a nigga catch it like that on you.
Man, finally I can catch some shit like that. My nigga ain't known to make that throw. I was scared. You know that.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And as a fan of the NFL, not much more you could hope for in this divisional round matchup. Tie game, fourth quarter. A lot of these fans with their hearts in their throats waiting to see what happens here. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. They'll run again with Hilliard. And he'll get it up near the 30.
Come on, man. Stop letting this thing get yours, man.
A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Come on, you smell the pit. Who's going to make a play?
From the gun.
Who's going to make a play?
It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Yes. Come on, we can't let that nigga just get that yards, though.
40 to the 41.
We know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know.
Come on, big 3rd down. You might go for it on 4.
Having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. From the gun on 3rd down, Jansen.
Let's go! Come on! Come on, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? What are you going to do?
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and
what are you going to do?
The incompletion.
What are you going to do?
Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down. Operating from the gun, Jansen.
Let's go.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off at the 49.
Let's go.
And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. Well, we say it often, Charles, but not all interceptions are created equally, and that is a big one here in a tie ball game in the 4th quarter.
And Brandon, when games are this close, it usually comes down to the team making the fewest mistakes, and that was one of our mantras back at Tennessee. Coach Moses said all the time.
Man, these niggas good way to hold on to that.
You've got to cut those down to give yourself an opportunity.
96 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's going on. Getting down to the good stuff, all tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. They face a 2nd down, but they are in field goal range. Now a handoff here to his running back. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. 11 yards and a Panther 1st down. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down.
Deal with you guys.
And to give this time to the tailback. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line. It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves him with 3rd and 5. And he'll give it here to his running back. And, boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. And they're going to get the timeout call. What a finish. We're down to 4 seconds to go in this football game. Kick is right there. It's good. Well, sometimes you get a mismatch in these divisional round games. Not here. This has been everything we could have hoped for.
Okay, Brandon, don't get mad at me, but it's time for the old cliche.
Bring it.
Neither of these teams deserves to lose, but in the end, it's looking like the late field goal is going to be the difference in this game.
That's a good cliche. We'll let that one go.
No.
And looking at it from the perspective of the losing side here in this divisional round,
good fucking game, B.
So abruptly, doesn't it? A few hours ago, you got all this hope and anticipation of maybe a deep run, and now you're out of it.
Well, let's applaud the team that won, and rightly so. They're moving on. They still have a chance to get to the big game. But let's not bury the team that lost. I think I do a lousy job of illuminating what a great year they had. Let's face it, when it's all said and done, they were one of 8 teams left with a chance to get to and win the Super Bowl. That's
Dallas,
a pretty darn good season.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. From Lambeau, good night, everybody.
What's up, Big Cuz Day? Yeah, I was talking to you, cuz.
You the enemy.
You.
You older than me.